Hey everyone, it's Power Automedia. I'm Dennis Pitzenberger. We're here at PRI 2015. I'm here with my friend Jason Wall from Tilton Industries. How you doing today, sir?
I am doing wonderful.
You know what? Exciting news over at Tilton, a brand new building. Let's talk about that first, a little bit about what's going on over at the company.
Right, we literally just broke ground yesterday on our new building. It'll be a 15,000 square foot facility that's all custom designed for us. Puts all of our manufacturing, engineering, sales, design, everything all under one roof. Right now we're spread out amongst like 4 buildings, so this is going to greatly enhance our productivity, and help us, continue to make great parts.
Well, let's talk about some of those great parts. I know last year, us tall guys, you guys built a pedal assembly just for us tall guys, but that's part of the news. But let's talk about some of the product and what you got going on at PRI this year.
Okay, well, yeah, new last year was our under the foot mounting of the master cylinders pedal assembly, which again, helps shorten that distance between the pedal and the firewall, lets you push the pedals farther forward in the car where you want them, and that's been very, very well received. We've got a lot of other new products in the works right now that we're going to see at PRI next year. We've learned over the years that racers are not patient people. So until it's ready to ship, it doesn't go out in the booth.
Are you putting me on the need-to-know basis, Jason? You can't tell me.
Much.
Well, let's talk about some of the racing clutches that you got. Really a lot of exciting news with you being really involved with the stair step up to Indy.
Yes, we've got the Indy Lights car in our booth here. We are the spec clutch supplier for the series. It's a 4.5-inch carbon clutch. We also are the supplier of clutches for the USF 2000 series, and then we will add in the Pro Mazda series in 2018. So we will be the supplier to all rungs of the ladder, for the Indy program.
And one of the things I think is great about Tilton is, yes, you can buy the best and spend the most, but you also have a lot of products for the interment, as far as the entry driver that really wants to get a quality set of pedals. You can spend all the money you want, but you also have stuff for the regular guy that's on the street.
Absolutely, and that's really where our company came from, was that Mac Tilton was an amateur racer, back in the 50s and 60s, and he couldn't afford to just go out and buy everything. For one, a lot of parts didn't exist back then that you could buy aftermarket, so Mac would make stuff, and all of a sudden people wanted to buy Mac stuff, and next thing you know, here we are. So
it's an amazing story. So now I got to give you the the knife a little bit and twist it, man. You got to tell us what's coming up, just a little bit, a little sneak peek. Come on.
It's going to be some more stuff for our brake world. We found that racing clutches are still the biggest part of our business. However, because of the way the rules are written for a lot of the lower level series, in our country, that they can't necessarily use a multi-plate racing clutch. They're stuck with something more OEM oriented. So we've been developing more and more products for our brake, division, and that's where we're putting things into, because all cars, it's a more universally, acceptable, bigger market, for those products.
Well, we're really excited to be part of it, and thank you so much for having us over here at the booth. Now, if everybody wants some information about your products, whether it's something for the, the guy, the weekend warrior, all the way up to somebody's looking for their Indy dreams, where do we go and where do we find all your information?
Well, we have a website we've been developing more and more, tiltonracing.com. And that would be your first place. There's lots of great tech information there. If not, give us a call.
All right, well, thank you so much. Jason Wall from Tilton Industries. We're here at PRI. This is Power Automedia. We'll see you in the next video.